My name is Heli Helskyaho, and I'm a CEO for Miracle Finland. We're going to talk about database cloud. Easiness, that's number one for me, because I use the cloud for testing purposes. So when I present about database things, because I do a lot of presentations, so when I present, I like to test on the cloud. And this cloud is everywhere, so when I'm presenting here in US, I have the same cloud available that I have in Finland where I prepared my presentation. So it's very easy and very convenient. I use Oracle databases. What is the best place for an Oracle database if it's not the Oracle cloud? So if I take any of the other clouds, that wouldn't be the same. Of course, the best is the Oracle's original cloud. I think scalability is the top thing here, because you are just able to scale up and down whenever you feel like it. You can't do it on premises. Nobody's ever happy with support with any vendor. So if I would say I would give them a score 5, everybody would be laughing. So there is no support that is 100% good. Usually it's after it's been down or something like that. If I find a bug or an error or something like that and I need to contact somebody to fix it. But I have had very good support by friends who work for Oracle. So not the official channels has been very efficient. So all my problems have been solved. It's the same as you're changing from one machine to another machine. It's just the same. So you're just changing from one machine to a cloud. We did that for one of our customers and it was very, very easy and simple. I think most of the customers are hoping for having 24/7 kind of support. For if anything happens during the night, they will fix it without you knowing it. Of course, that will be an extra cost for the customer, but it shouldn't be too much. That's what I think most of the customers would be happy with. So you don't have to have your own operators to look after your operational system and the databases and so on, and Oracle would look after all that. They have those kind of services, but I think they are a bit expensive at the moment. Usually it's a long process, so it starts when you realize that the hardware you have is going to be obsolete, and you start your process there. You know, 1 year from now I have to do something, I have to buy new hardware, I have to do something. So that's usually where the process starts. And then you start thinking, should I buy a new hardware or should I go to the cloud? Reliability, I would say, that's the most important thing. And what I learned today from the keynote was that people are afraid about security, and especially about the vendor security. So I think that's something that you should really look at when you are choosing your vendor. How are they taking care of your security? Because you have all your valuable data in that cloud. You don't want anybody to go and mess with it. I'm a Finn, I never give 10 for anything. So I would say 7 or 8, which is very good for me. There's a lot to improve yet, but I think it's getting pretty good already. Let's say 8. I'm in a good mood today. I would start with the test databases. I would go with them to cloud first to get the experience, because most of the people are afraid of the cloud. They don't know what to expect and how their job will change and so on. And because they are used to see the computers, touch them, know exactly what is where and what kind of plug you have in your computer and so on. So it's very scary to let somebody else take care of that kind of things. The first step would probably give your test databases to the cloud and see how it works and realize that actually now you have time for the real job instead of doing constant upgrades and so on. I would start with a test database to get experience and the touch and feeling how it is.